Hello everyone and welcome to the site, and thank you very much for stopping by, and welcome back to your channel once again. Today we have an exciting book review for you. We are diving into Be Useful, a practical guide to finding your purpose by none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. You might find difficulty to pronounce his name, as most of the people find it's very difficult for them to pronounce this actor, or you can say bodybuilder name. His name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Whether you are a fan of his movie, his bodybuilding career, or his time as a politician, this book offers a unique perspective on how to lead a purposeful and impactful life. So let's get started. Before I would jump into the video, I would like to tell you I read this book, I think last month, and that video was really very amazing. When I really read that book, and I watched some videos related to this book as well. When I read this book, it was really mind-boggling, like 1 month ago approximately, and I took 25 days to complete this book, to be honest. And the book review is going to be very informative, important, and personal as well, because what I read so far in this 1 month, what I observed in this 1 month, I'm going to make a book review now on this particular subject, and I hope you are going to copying off with this thing as well. So my experience with this book is quite well, because if you see overview of the book, Be Useful is the book of Schwarzenegger's latest, and it's packed with practical advice, personal stories, and inspirational lessons. This book is divided into several key sections, each focusing on different aspects of finding and fulfilling your purpose. Arnold draws from his diverse experience to provide insights that are both relatable and actionable. That's what exactly this book means. I suggested my friends to read this book, and when I read this book, it was really very amazing. And being as a book lover, I really found that book could be very fascinating for those who really love reading books, who really love inspiring by the true stories like Mr. Schwarzenegger, Zenegar. And the same thing happened with me when I read the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I will try my level best to make a separate video on this, and I have decided to start a series on this book, Be Useful. That's the first one, my review on this book. How do I see exactly this book, whether it's going to fit for you, or circumstances for you criteria or not. And the second stuff, I'm going to make a next video on this book, which will be top 5 lessons which I have learned from this book so far. So these books are going to get divided into several parts. This one would be considered as a first part, I guess, and I don't know how many parts I'm going to make, but let's start and be positive about the first part, to be honest. So if you see this book, overview of the book I have already given to you, and my experience from this book is exceptionally amazing, and I would recommend everybody to read this book, especially when you are looking for looking for an inspirational book, looking for a motivational book, looking for a book that helps you and which can help you exactly to grow yourself. Then definitely you might not find any better book than this one, so go with this book. So the chapter covers everything from setting goals and building disciplines to embracing failure and giving back to the community, and also writing is straightforward and engaging, making it a compelling road and read for anyone's looking to make a positive change in their life. So this is a something that I have given to exactly. Now we are going to look into the key takeaways. That means some of the key that I have observed from this book, Be Useful. Yeah, so the key would be the power of vision. So Mr. Schwarzenegger emphasized the importance of having a clear vision for your life. He says how his vision of becoming a bodybuilding champion, a Hollywood star, and public servant guided his actions and decisions. The power of vision. And even though we must know the importance of power of visions, and I understood this topic after reading the book The Power of Subconscious Mind, written by Dr. Joseph Murphy, where he explained very well the power of vision, the power of imagination, the power of thinking ahead, than the present one where you are living. So thinking about the future in a positive way. Either you consider it as a daydreaming, or you can consider it as a imagination, whatever you can call it, but I would call it vision. I would call it vision in the sense of the person who has a long vision, the person who doesn't think about where he stays or where he is right now, instead of thinking where he can be. Meanwhile, the second one I have read about these chapters wise, the second one is discipline and hard work. So the book highlights the significance of discipline and hard work in achieving your goals. Arnold recounts his rigorous training routes and the relentless effort he put into every endeavor. That's what is the second part of this book. is very important for those people who may get scared of failure, or who may get scared of like becoming such a loser in their life, and they may have got these feelings they may not able to do very well if they start doing something. So this like chapter for them, learning from failure. Arnold's perspective on failure is rephrasing. He encourages readers to embrace failure as learning opportunities and to keep pushing forward despite setbacks. Number 4, giving back. A substantial part of the book like focuses on the importance of giving back to the community. Arnold shares his philanthropic efforts and encourages readers to find ways to continue to society. So this is what I exactly believe about the chapter wise. And like if I talk about my personal reflection on this book, I found the useful to be incredibly inspiring. Arnold's life story is a testament to the power of perseverance and determination. One of the most impactful parts of the book for me was his emphasis on setting clear ambitions goal and then working tirelessly to achieving them. If you see my journey, that somehow has been connected to the same point which has been made by Mr. Schwarzenegger. That's what he exactly said when Schwarzenegger said about clearing the goals, setting a goals, and working on it tirelessly to achieve them. That is one of my favorite parts. To be honest with you, like I haven't found anything quite unique thing into this book. I am being honest with you. That means I haven't found some interesting facts which I have not known for the long times. If you are the fresh reader and you are going to pick this book for your first reading, you may find all the chapters are unique for you. But those people who have already read a lot of books in their like lives, they may not find anything fascinating on these books. Instead of repeating something, that's what we call like common and foremost chapters almost in every motivational book, such go like learning from failures and be like motivated towards your goals, work tirelessly to achieve them, and something. So all of the things have repeated, but somehow this like person, Schwarzenegger, has connected all of the point with his personal life. He has given some life-challenging advice into all of these chapters. So when you go through all of these chapters, you would find there are some life-challenging advice that can really change your life. That's what exactly I think about this particular book. The next part in this video going to cover, which is like like who should read this book? Question mark. This is very important question. Who should read this book means be useful. Written by Schwarzenegger. The first one, young professional. Those people who are looking for direction and motivation. First one, anyone feeling stuck and in need of fresh perspective on life. Third one, fans of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not a big fan of him, to be honest, but I have become a big fan of him after reading this book. The way he explained all the stuff and put his journey into these books and through the books what I read so far about this person, it has increased like my delinquency, it has increased my respect for this person, and it has also increased like my motivations to know about this person more. I'm a very curious kind of person. The last one is like aspiring leaders and change makers seeking practical advice on making a difference. These people can really go to with this book. So to wrap up things up, be useful, a practical guide to finding your purpose is a must read for anyone looking to lead a more purposeful and impactful life. Arnold Schwarzenegger's blend of personal like anecdotes, practical advice, and motivational insights makes his books both engaging and highly useful. So honest review from my side, I read this book because I was being like told by my friends, I was being suggested by my friend that you should read this book as you are a very big lover. So when I read this book, I found there are nothing more fascinating than repeating the old chapters over and over again. Whatever the chapters you could find very easily, or even you can find if you're a new and fresher into one of the books, he has repeated the same stuff. That's what I exactly explained. Setting a big goals, same thing you can find out in the books like many books like Compound Effect, and many books if you read them, Atomic Habits. Setting goal is a primary object, and from our childhood days we have been listening to this topic that we should set our goal, we should have to have a clear visions, and we must work tirelessly to achieve them. That's what he explained. But the difference here, like Mr. Schwarzenegger, difference between Schwarzenegger and other writers who wrote this book, like on the same topic, the difference is like that person has connected all his chapters with his personal life, what he experienced so far, and life-challenging advice from this Australian actor. How has he exactly become one of the biggest celebrities in Hollywood? How has he achieved many more steps in his life there? So that is what inspired me a lot, and this book is must-read book for everybody who is watching this video. So if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Sahil Show. your YouTube channel. For more book reviews and inspirational content, let me know in the comment section if you have read Be Useful book and what your thoughts are, like about these books. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Till then, take care.